Okay, so the other type that we will be seeing now is record producer. Okay, in order to see the record producer, we can see report and outage, right? Why we call it as a record producer, a type of catalog item is, see, first thing is it is also a catalog item. Okay, and now you submit it. You have a form. You submit that, you pass all the values for the variables, and you submit it. Okay, but the result of this one, okay, once you submit it, the result is not a, okay, standard catalog structure. The standard catalog structure will follow fulfillment process. That means a request, requested item, and a task. Okay, and the workflow how it is defined and all. But here we are not seeing all of them, but the record, this is a kind of report and outage is a kind of record producer. Okay, where it creates a outage. Okay, it creates a record on a table. Which table? The table we only will select it. Okay, wherever, on which table the record producer is configured, on that table, okay, the record will be created. Okay, so this is the example that we can start with. What is the record producer? Okay, keeping the statement in mind, we can create any record on any table, okay, from record producer level. Okay, so here first important point we can see is why we need to give a form. Okay, let's say next assignment is, our assignment would be, we have our own developed automobile application, right? We have our application, right? So if I want to create a record, I can just open it, open a new record, open a new form, and then create it, right? I can create like this. Why I need to use a catalog form for it? Okay, the answer is simple. Okay, in order to access this application on a modules, it may attach to a specific roles. Okay, so let's say this is assigned to ITL people, ITL role. That means only ITL people can access it and generate the records. But if we want to make a standard generalized form, okay, where everyone can access it, that is the first thing. Second thing is, with not these many values, but a simple one or two values, main values, submit it, then it comes here and then create a record on this table. So here also we are creating a record, right? You are getting it, Nama, everyone? This is the purpose of record producer, maybe, or a catalog, right? So now what we see is we will create a record producer to generate a record on our table, this table. Okay, once you need to create a record producer, the record producer name would be, okay, automobile service request, and then it will be having some two three variables, something like this. Once you submit it, it needs to generate a record on this table. This is what our assignment is. Is that clear, ma? The requirement is clear? Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Others, please confirm, ma.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So now keep this one. Okay. This one is our last priority to check the records. Okay. But yeah, this is on this is same. Okay, not required. Okay. Just again go to record producer page. Open the record producer maybe. Record producers. I opened the record producers. Okay. I have all the record producers. Say new record producer. Okay, so first thing is, let's say automobile request. Okay, automobile request, and here the main important thing is the table. Okay, which table we need to select? We need to select the table u underscore automobile. Okay, and first time save it, and here also you can give the description, relevant description. Okay, you can give some description, automobile services. I don't have patience to type, so I'll just copy paste it. Okay, so description I am just copying pasting it. Maybe I can give some text, all these fonts and all. Okay, Abba. I don't want any color for it. Okay, and now here just keep automobile service. It's a short description, right? So this is a very basic thing. Okay, we know this one, and first time save it. Okay, once you save it, we get the default related list like all the values. Okay, and also open your form. Okay, the form is this one, right? So form you have it. Okay, you can just try it. Okay, this is how it shows you. Okay, and now define the variables. So see here the main, this is the very important one. Okay, so I will take, I want to pass 4 values. Okay, construction details, it's a reference field. Okay, this is the one which I created today, it's not required. Okay, few fields we pass it. Okay, what are the values we will pass? Just give some idea, maybe description. Okay, description we pass it. Okay, see this one we want to pass it. This is from automobile table. Okay, I am taking the backend names. Okay, so this one I want it. So first create a variable. Okay, a variable is description. Okay, so just say description, enter description. Okay, and maybe you can just mandatory, non-mandatory and all that and all. Okay, you can just keep it or non keep it. Okay, it's okay, just submit it. First one thing I copied, one variable I created. Okay, so description, this is fine. Okay, if I say description, uh, maybe okay, I can open automobile form also. Yeah, so the description field is for this one. Okay, if I write something from the catalog record producer, okay, that value should come here. So this is what the description. Okay, and remaining, this is not required. What else, what other fields we can create? Description we created, and then see some other values. This one we can set it some defaults. Customer visit time not required. Okay, let's say customer name. Okay, so customer name, I'll just use customer name also. Okay, so see here customer name, customer. Okay, and here also let it come customer. Okay, 2 fields I am creating now. Okay, so see this is okay, so this is very important part. Let's try to understand part by part. We will go through it. Okay, record producer, where we are, here we are, record producer. Okay, automobile request. Okay, so first to see, we have a form, record producer form, sorry, automobile form, right? And we submit it. Customer field should be a reference field. Somehow we created a text field, which is a wrong one. Why you are not getting this one? You are seeing my screen, right? Everyone following, right?
Yes, sir.
Then why you didn't tell when I created a text field instead of reference field? Okay, leave it. Where is that? Okay, so now it is proper. Right. Okay, so see now the main important point. Okay, so we will see. Okay, few parts here, steps here. Step 1. Okay, uh, create a record producer and define variables. Okay, now step 2, this is very important. Okay, map the values. Okay, so see the mapping the values is something like, okay, now from form, okay, I submit it, right? From form I will submit it. Okay, customer I will send it. Okay, enter description I will send it and submit it, and it will generate a record on this table. But how the system will know that this variable value should come to this one. Okay, this variable value should come to this one. How the system will know? Okay, for that we need to write some script. Okay, the script is very simple. See, I will write the code, then you will understand. So script. Okay, so here we are mapping the values to the record that is going to be generated, right? So, okay, current dot, okay, the variable name from table means the field name from the table. Okay, this is the table. This is the value. Okay, equal to, okay, producer dot, okay, producer dot the variable name. Where is the variable name? So you can get it the variable name. So which variable you are passing? You are passing, give me 1 second. Where is that now? Name value. Give me 1 second. Type.
Sir, premium, sir.
One second, 1 second, 1 second. Name. Okay, it should be name. Okay. So get the name. If I get the name, it will go. It will go. It will go. Yes, it will go. I need to write again. Okay, so I'm writing it again. Okay, so current dot, okay, equal to producer dot, okay, the variable name that you are entering from form. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, so this is first value. Both are text fields, so the type will become matched. Now second one is current dot. Okay, in this one we are passing customer name, so I think it is something like u underscore customer underscore name, this one. Okay, so for this one it's a reference field. Okay, which value you are passing? Producer dot, okay, customer. Okay, that's it. Just keep these two. Okay, now just refresh it and now submit it. Okay, so I'm just submitting a ticket. Okay, let's say any user is fine. Okay, now see, go to the table also, maybe just open the table. Okay, so now 7 records are there. Let's submit it now. Okay, one submitted. Right, now see here, just go refresh. 7 become 8, and this one created, no? So I think this one created. No, where is the one which we just created? This one. Okay, this one. So we passed only two values. Okay, this is one value and this is second value. Okay, taking those two values as input, okay, running the script to map the fields, it is generated a record on this table. You seen the small, everyone? What we did, everything you seen it, right? Reminding the active and true and all, maybe we didn't control it. Okay, but we have to control many things. Maybe we can set some default values and all. But to just to see few things, maybe we just used these things, right? You are getting it right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So now also keep active equal to true also, as we already seen it. Current dot, okay, active u underscore active equal to true. Okay, so that it will get some thing. Okay, current dot, all other values also you can keep it. Maybe you can set some handling function, by default handling function. Okay, that also will come automatically. Let's say you just keep service desk as a, okay, let's get this one. Okay, and now if I submit one more, it will add few more fields. Okay, more fields. Okay, now we will test one more time, right? So let's say record producer test 2. Okay, and maybe you can just select some other user here, right? And now submit it. Okay, now 2 created, and now see, this one came, we passed it. Second one we passed this one to true. Yes, fine, this is coming from our second line, and this one we set it automatic, like one group we selected. Okay, like this we can pass the values. This is the first important thing. Okay, when you have the values, a variable value, and if you want to pass to a record that you are going to create, how you pass it? Okay, current refers to the record that you are going to create, and producer dot the variable name refers to the variable that is available in the record producer. Till this point clear, ma? Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, if it is clear, let's see a few other. Okay. Now, this one is there, ma. Okay. Or let's say this one. Okay. Let's say this one is there. Okay. Now for this field, I won't see how I create it is I don't want to write a script here. Okay, I don't write the script, but I will create the variable. Okay, without script also the value will pass it. See, I am creating a new one. Okay, new. See this one. This is the second type. First type is create a variable however you want it. Okay, and second way is create a variable in a particular manner so that you no need to write a script. So map to field. Okay, map to field. Okay, and from this catalog item. Okay, and field name na, so we are referring this table. Okay, we are referring this table. So which field? This field is this field na, so get that field. Okay, so see, once I select that field, automatically my name also replicated the same field name. So just say is check. Okay, the question would be anything. Okay, but the value, this value and the table value is same. Okay, if a variable value and the destination field value is same, okay, you no need to pass the value again. Okay, let's try this now. Okay, see here, automobile request. Okay, now what does we seen is we created a variable. Okay, and the variable value is similar like the target table field value. Okay, this is what the main important thing. The variable name is, see, for other two, this variable is here, the same, this variable value is here is customer, but there is equal to u underscore customer underscore name. That is the reason we need to manually map it using script. Okay, even this is different, but here if you see this one is, okay, this one and the table value both are similar. Okay, if you have this kind of thing, you no need to again write a code. Okay, see here how it works is, okay, I think I need to say something. It's a what type of field it is. I need to select the proper type also. It should take the field type automatically. But this is also one important thing, no? If we don't pass the proper types, no, then it will give conflict. It's what type it is, select box, huh? Here it is true or false. No, let's take the same thing, true or false. Okay, we need to see how it works, because here it is yes or no, there it is true or false. But let's do one thing, instead of like this, just pass like this only. We'll see how it works. I will just pass either true or false manually. Okay, let's submit it. Maybe we can write a code also in case if required. It's a 2 lines code, but let's see. Okay, so customer name, any name you can take. Okay, and I'm just saying true here. Okay, and here just say third test and submit it. Okay, now, okay, see here, this one true, the value came from variable is true. Okay, and in destination true means checked, false means unchecked. So the value passed as true. Okay, here in table level true means checked, so it checked. Okay, to pass this value for this particular field, I have not written any code. Okay, it came automatically. How it came automatically? Because the variable name and the target field name is same. Okay, you used a method says map field. Okay, if you don't map field also, if you give the same name like how it is how it is there in destination, it also works. Okay, so let's say I'm creating a new field. So if I give the same thing, now u underscore, okay, or something like this one, okay, or this one, any text kind of field, okay, something like this. If I give the same thing, now there also, if the name is same, the value will pass automatically. Maybe something like this, construct details. Okay, this is a reference field. Okay, I'm passing to. You are getting it, no, everyone? Just no.
Can you repeat the
Yes, sir.
second point, sir, again?
Okay, ma'am.
Without mapping, how we will get?
Okay, okay. So 1 second. Let me see a proper one. Let's say manager, customer
Okay.
manager. Okay, right? So customer
Yes.
manager, I am checking, ma. Okay, so I'm creating a variable, right? So for manager field, I am creating a variable. When I am creating a variable, what I do is, okay, I take the same name which is there in the table, u underscore manager. Okay, this is also similar like field map. Okay, but I am doing manually. Okay, u underscore manager. Question is manager. Okay, order can be anything, and it is a reference field, so just get a reference.
User.
Okay, so see here, the main important thing here is this field. Okay, I am passing the same value which is there in the table also. Okay, for others I pass different values. Okay, so let me submit it. I will tell you. Okay, so this one is fine. Submit it. Okay, now if you see the record producer. Okay, so to pass the manager value, do I need to write a script? Okay, normally na, if see for this one customer, okay, there the customer is equal to u underscore customer name, right? This one. So there it is customer, here it is u underscore customer underscore name. To pass the value, I written one line, right?
Yes, sir.
And
Producer.
yeah, and
Mm.
for this one also same. For this one also same. Okay, but
Mm.
let's say this manager. Okay, customer is the value, right?
Mm.
So it is producer dot customer. Let me write it here. Where is the value? U underscore. Okay, I think manager. Ma. Sorry. I'm
You understand, manager.
right. Okay. Okay. So current dot, for which value we are passing? We are passing for this one.
You underscore manager.
Yeah. So this one. If u underscore manager equal to customer dot producer dot u manager. Okay. What is my statement is, if the value of a variable and if the value of field, variable value, field value both are same. you no need to write a line extra here.
Okay. No need to write in the script or
Yeah,
not the
no need
field.
to write a script here. It will automatically take it.
Okay,
Okay,
got it.
the same when you say field map, na, when you are saying field map, okay. So here, when you field map, na, the name is picking from table directly. Even
Yes, sir.
even for field map directly also, we didn't write a code here.
Right, sir.
So this is the second way. If your variable value and the target destination field value is similar, you no need to pass it. It will automatically pass the values. Okay. Here it is uncommented it, so it won't run. But we will test it now.
Okay.
Okay. So see customer, you can select anyone and is check. Let's say false this time. Okay. Earlier I said true. That is checked. Now it is false. It should uncheck. Okay. And manager, just take any user called maybe Sandy. Okay. And description is test for. Okay, now see four values we are passing. Okay, so see active true we are passing. Okay, this group also we are passing. Customer we are passing. Okay, this is coming. Manager we have not written any script, but automatically it came. This is the new thing. Here I passed false. That is the reason it is unchecked. Okay, and here test for it is coming. Right. So if we see our
Yes.
record producer, okay, record producer, the final statement here is how you are passing the values to the record that you are going to generate it. Okay, you are passing the values by two ways. One way is using a script, reading the variable, okay, using producer dot and pass to current. Current means the record that you are going to create. Okay, this is first way of passing the values. Second way is, okay, if the field name is equal to the variable name, then you no need to write again a code. Okay, if both are same type, the values will also automatically will take. You are getting it, Nama? Everyone?
Yes, sir. So,
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Huh. So this is the basic thing, and remaining all are similar. Client, catalog, client script, variables, UI policies, UI, everything is same. Whatever we discussed, na, everything is same. Okay. Hope I no need to explain it again, but we will do one important thing, ma. Very important thing. Okay. This is to just add some extra thing, advanced thing. Okay. So see, this is very plain. Okay, customer is customer. Here it is reference, there it is reference. But consider like just to think. Okay, this is a kind of a scenario where we can uh, think little deeper. Okay, consider like it's a text field. Okay, see, it's a text field, single text. Okay, think about it, think now. Okay, so now this is not a, this is no more a reference field. It's just a text field. Okay, and question is customer email. Okay, now customer email. Just see, I will just ask a question just to try based on your understanding. Okay, then we will see how much you understood the service now so far. Okay, now what is my requirement is, okay, I will pass the customer email ID, something like this. I don't pass the customer name. Okay, I will pass the customer email ID. Okay, maybe I will pass this one or this one. Okay, or this one, something, anything. Okay, if I pass this value, okay, just say true. Okay, uh, okay, say this one and something text and all. Okay, if I will pass like this, but in destination, okay, in destination I should get the customer name, the customer reference field. I should get it based on the email ID that you are passing. So here, as a ticket submission, as a variable value, you are passing a email. Okay, here you have a email as a input, but in destination you need to convert this email to a user account. You are getting the requirement. Whoever you are passing the email, Okay, the same email you should check and then get that customer name. Maybe you can pass the email here, but the same email customer name should come here. If I pass abil.tutor@example.com, okay, customer should come as abil tutor. Okay, I don't care about this email. Okay, give me 1 second, ma. This is completely disturbing me. Give me 1 second. This is okay. This is not touch. This is not. This is not doing anything. But this guy is killing me. Okay. Now go back. Now good. Now play. Okay. So you got the question, ma. So in record producer, in the form, the customer will submit only the email. Okay, but once you submit it, it should create a record. Once the record is created, okay, the record should have the person who have that email. This is what the expectation is. Maybe you can print the email here. Okay, but you also need the emailed person. Like if I pass able tutor name should come here. This is what the main important concept or scenario. You got it? Everyone got the question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me how we can do. So let's go here. This is where your scripting skills will come. Okay. Okay, first thing, anyway, we have a email field. Now we will pass that email field. Okay, that is current dot. Okay, where is the email field? Email field u underscore email. Okay, you are passing the email with the variable value. So what is the variable value? Email.
Producer dot.
Producer dot email or something. Where is that? We just created one, no? No,
Customer.
this one. We didn't change that backend value. We just okay, right, fine. Okay, so this part is simple. Now the main part. Okay, so current dot. Okay, customer name, this one. Okay, this is a reference field here, but now I want to pass the value to this reference field from this email. How I can do? Here customer is printing email now. How I can do?
Querying using add query.
Okay,
New glide record.
which table?
Use this reference table. What is that table? User table. Sys understood.
Okay,
We can send the email which we are having. Producer dot. No, customer. Sorry. Customer. GRR dot query. Equal to GRR dot. This underscore. Fine.
okay. Is that
Yes.
everyone is that clear? Why we written this code? You are all getting it now. So we have an input of email. Using that email, you need to get the user ID. right? And you are getting the user ID means user sysID and passing to a reference field from your record that you are going to create it. So here it is customer underscore name, u underscore customer underscore name. So current dot u underscore customer underscore name equal to the sysID that you are getting. How you are getting the sysID? Using an email value that you are getting it from form, right? So I went to table and then I queried it, add query of email equal to producer dot customer. Here I am printing the email ID, then querying it next and then submitting it. Everyone understood? Okay, no one understood. Yes, yes, please confirm, whoever understood.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So see, start thinking from this way. Okay, now submit it, and let's get a valid, okay, email ID, because it should have it. The email ID that you are passing, it should have it in the user table. Okay. So now see, the customer name Fred Liddy came from the email that we are passed. We have not passed Fred Liddy directly as a user. Okay, we passed this value with the use of an email. Let's see. Okay, if I have the email, okay, I didn't have it, so I passed this one. Okay, we are reading it, going to user table, checking who is the user, getting the sysID and passing that sysID to this reference field. Okay, so this kind of activities we do also based on the form that you develop, based on the values you are passing, and based on the values you want to get it updated. Okay, ma, is that clear? Yes, no, please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now,
Yes.
yeah, so now this is all about record producer, nothing else. You can create n number of record producer, but see how the values are coming. If I just summarize it now, record producer is to create a record on any table, first thing. Okay, how you can create a record producer? Simple, go to record producer, create a new record producer. When you are creating a new record producer, the main important thing is, okay, the table that you are selecting, the table that you want to create a record. That is the first important thing. Okay, and then define your variables and all. When you are defining a variable, okay, main thing is, okay, if the variable name, how you are passing the variable name, mapping the variable name to the destination record field value. Okay, here we have two ways. You can directly map it using like this, okay, or you can create a variable directly with the same name, okay, that the destination table have the field name. Okay, both types are same, then you no need to write separately a record here. Okay, automatically the value will be passed. Okay, in special cases, okay, now you have something here based on this input. Okay, you need to update in the destination something else, like this kind of scenario. So you are passing an email here, based on the email that you are passing, okay, you are printing the sysID to get the particular record from the table. So these kind of things also we do. Okay, so this is all about record producer. Now if we see further, there would be one important interview question will come, like what is the difference between a record producer to a catalog item? Okay, so generally the difference is very simple. Record producer is a simple thing. You just create a record on table. Okay, here you don't have any kind of a fulfillment process, kind of like a workflow, requested item, task, approval. That much of big thing is not there. Here, however, you create a record generally the same way you are also creating from producer, catalog item. Okay, this is the first difference. Second thing is, second difference is maybe the same, but in another way. Record producer doesn't have any fulfillment process like workflows and all. Okay, apart from these two, nothing is there. It is also one of the catalog item, and you will make it very simple. Okay, even in real time also, it's very simple. However, you see here, that is how you create in real time also. There would be no much difference, but please practice it. Okay, how you read the variable of a record producer is not current dot variables dot variable name, it's producer dot variable name. Okay, and if you are getting some value, how you are using this value to get some other value. Okay, this one. Okay, and if you see something else, maybe the outage one. Okay, outage one, if you see, just I will show you something now. Okay, this is kind of a script, more we are seeing from script side. Okay, uh, the main concept is completed, but we'll just see little more thing. Okay, report outage now. If you see report outage, okay, and also submit one record, you will see what I am talking about. Okay, start seeing more record producers. See here, I am selecting an application. Okay, any SAP. Okay, and then the time I am selecting. Okay, any time with some date, time. Okay, and I'm also selecting something here, give error, and also I'm writing something here. Okay, so this is my Servicenow class, which is completely irrelevant. But see the inputs that I am passing. Here I am selecting an application. It's called CI, date, some button, and this one. Okay, how this data is being converted when the record is being created. Okay, so see the record is being created. It's an incident record. Okay, and the data that I passed is converted like, okay, I selected one application and means CI. Okay, it came here configuration item, that is fine. Now incident description, incident description came like, okay, this is common message and the application that you selected, that means the CI that selected. Okay, beginning at some common text and the date that you selected, that also printed. Okay, if you review this this configuration, see here, current dot short description. Okay, outage producer dot cmdb get display value and something here printing, they are printing it, producer dot outage beginning at. Okay, they are clubbing all of them and then they are completely finally printing it. Current dot short description, this is incident short description equal to short description. So what we are getting in short description? In short description we are getting like, okay, here we are getting some message plus beginning at and some value. So outage on application, the name of the CI, beginning at, okay, the date that you selected. Okay, you have some value, to that value you are adding something else. Okay, and you are getting final value, and that final value you are assigning to short description. Okay, and whatever you are getting the short description, that same thing you are passing to description also. See, current dot description is equal to current dot short description. So whatever the incident short description, that you are passing again to description also. That is the reason you have both are same values. Okay, instead of this one, you can simply write one more. Okay, the same value you can pass like this also. This is also same. You no need to pass something like that. This is also same, because this value both are same. Okay, outage and application, the application CI name, beginning at the date, and you are keeping everything in short description. The short description you are passing the value to incident description, incident short description. Both are same. And incident caller ID. Who is the caller ID? The customer in the incident, right? So this guy, how this value is coming? This guy is coming from GS get user ID. Yesterday we seen it for default values. So to get the current logged in user, who is submitting the request, that guy is the caller, that guy is the customer. Okay, so see, you are defining everything, it's not something new, but how you are passing the values is something you need to start understanding it. Right, Nama? Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So